Keep one foot inside the doorway, one foot where the fire began. Every morning feels like leaving, every night I'm back again. Everybody says keep moving, like it's only in my head, but I'm still hearing broken windows long after they were fixed. If I turn around, promise you won't disappear. I'm so tired of losing people twice. Meet me in the borderland, don't ask me where I've been. Walk beside the part of me that's learning how to live. If tomorrow calls my name, don't let go first.
Some days I answer to a stranger, some days I almost know my face. I still flinch when doors swing open, even in a safer place. You never tried to solve the silence, you never asked me to be strong. You just stay there long enough for the panic to move on. You don't need the right words, you don't need a rescue plan. Just don't disappear before I believe you.
Meet me in the borderland, don't ask me where I've been. Walk beside the part of me that's learning how to live. If tomorrow calls my name, don't let go first.
Maybe love was never meant to carry someone home. Maybe love is simply staying until they found their own. Not a miracle, not a cure, just a hand that never disappears.
Meet me in the borderland, don't ask me where I've been. Walk beside the part of me that's learning how to live. If tomorrow calls my name, this time I'll answer.
The border never disappeared, I just wasn't crossing it alone. I keep one foot inside the door and one foot where the fire began. Every morning feels like leaving, every night I'm back again. Everybody says keep moving, like it's only in my head, but I'm still hearing broken windows long after they were fixed. If I turn around, promise you won't disappear. I'm so tired of losing people twice.
Meet me in the borderland, don't ask me where I've been. Walk beside the part of me that's learning how to live. If tomorrow calls my name, don't let go first.
Some days I answer to a stranger, some days I almost know my face. I still flinch when doors swing open, even in a safer place. You never tried to solve the silence, you never asked me to be strong. You just stay there long enough for the panic to move on. You don't need the right words, you don't need a rescue plan. Just don't disappear before I believe you.
Meet me in the borderland, don't ask me where I've been. Walk beside the part of me that's learning how to live. If tomorrow calls my name, this time I'll answer.
The border never disappeared, I just wasn't crossing it alone.
Coffee's cold beside the window. Morning never reached my room. The clock keeps blinking 3:17, like it forgot what mornings do. I hear the city waking up, but none of it comes through. Some days breathing takes forever, some days tying up my shoes. If today is all I have, let it be enough somehow. I don't need the whole sunrise, just the light beneath the door. I don't need the whole sky, I don't need the morning all at once. Just one reason to believe this night isn't the only one. If hope is just a crack of light, I'll wait here like before. Sometimes that's enough, the light beneath the door.
Nothing changed outside the window, still the buses, still the rain. Funny how the smallest kindness can untie a week of pain. You never tried to fix the silence, you never asked what hurt me most. You just stayed until the room didn't feel like breathing smoke. You never said it all gets better, you never promised easy roads. You only left the curtains open when I couldn't let them go. I don't need the whole sky, I don't need the morning all at once. Just one reason to believe this night isn't the only one. If hope is just a crack of light, I'll wait here like before. Sometimes that's enough, the light beneath the door. Healing never asked permission, it arrived too slow to see. Like the tide rewriting footprints long before the beach believes. Maybe faith is nothing louder than choosing one more day, leaving one small door unlocked in case the light finds its way. I don't need the whole sky, I don't need forever solved. Just one hand that doesn't leave when the hardest nights are long. If hope is just a crack of light, I'll keep turning toward the warmth. Maybe that's how people live, following the light beneath the door. The morning didn't rescue me, it only reminded me to open the door.
You keep every answer ready, like a lock already turned. Every joke becomes a shelter before somebody gets too close. I know that look because I wore it, I called it strength for way too long. Anything to lose a little less, anything but being known. Maybe love is nothing more than somebody breathing first. Maybe all we're waiting for is someone to lower first. I lower first, even if my hands are shaking, even if you never do. I'd rather lose my pride than lose the chance of loving you. I'll lower first. nothing honest ever does. But somebody has to move before the distance chews us. I'll lower first, even if my hands are shaking, even if you never do. I'd rather lose my pride than lose the chance of loving you. I'll lower first. Love was never keeping score, never winning, never right. Just two people getting tired of sleeping through another fight. Not because we gave up, because we gave in. I'll lower first. Maybe that's what courage is, leaving room for someone else, without knowing how it ends. If we ever find our way, it won't be because one of us won. It'll be because somebody lowered first. The door was never locked. We were
We used to miss the last train home just to make the night last longer. Now we're checking meeting times while talking over dinner. Somewhere between I'll call you back and sleeping through the weekend. We almost became the people we said we'd never be. If you still remember the kid I used to be. Don't call me by this tired line. Call me by my reckless name, the seat beside the window. I almost let the doors close first. The train pulled out, you looked up once. I looked away, then looked again. Nothing sounded different then. Just station noise and coffee cups. It felt like every other Tuesday, until it wasn't. Some moments never ask permission. They just arrive and keep arriving. If we'd been a minute late, would your eyes have missed mine? Or would your name still be my home? If our lives were out of time, how many futures disappear without anybody knowing? If we'd been a minute late, who would I be? I still remember your blue umbrella leaning by the cafe chair. You laughed because I knew your coffee before you said a word. Nothing there looked permanent. Nothing asked us to believe. The smallest things kept rearranging everything we'd be. Maybe forever never starts, or maybe it starts again. If we'd been a minute late, would your eyes have missed mine? Would your name still be my home? If our lives were out of time, how many futures disappear without anybody knowing? If we'd been a minute late, who would I be? I stopped asking who drew the map. I only know the life I almost lived still walks beside me. If we'd been a minute late, maybe we'd have passed like strangers. Maybe we'd have learned to smile for someone else's photographs. Maybe somewhere on another train you'd still look up, just not at